Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rico, and I'm back, you feel me, with another reaction video, you know what I'm saying? Not today. Today we got athletes who were caught cheating, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all just seen, I just did a little boxing video of the biggest cheater, you know what I'm saying? Or the boxing's biggest cheater, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That shit was nice. So, y'all know we finna get the, now we finna get the athletes, you know what I'm saying? Just everything, you feel me? I ain't finna hold y'all boys no longer, but let's get straight to that shit.
An attitude of winning at all costs sees some athletes throw the rule book out the window. But once they've crossed that finish line,
bro, you gotta admit though, everybody cheated before. Like, come on, man.
One success crashing down.
Okay.
With that, let's take a look at some shocking times athletes were caught.
Why I had to put that on there? Like, what the fuck? That nigga crying like, what?
Rosie Ruiz.
Who the fuck is
If you
this?
look up the definition of cheating in the dictionary, there's a good chance you'll find a picture of Rosie Ruiz's face next to it. Back in 1980, this athlete became famous almost overnight after she won the Boston Marathon. A complete unknown, she crossed the finish line with the third fastest time of any woman ever recorded. But once she was over the line, suspicions began to arise. After running over 26 miles so quickly on a 70-degree day, she should have been completely exhausted. But Ruiz appeared suspiciously well rested, raising questions. Was she on some kind of steroids? Perhaps a special training regimen? After several days of confusion, witnesses came forward. They had seen Ruiz join the race from the sidelines less than a mile from the finish.
Probably about a half mile from the finish. She was in track clothes and wearing a number, but I thought someone had just sort of stumbled into the race. Maybe somebody was a little...
Further investigation revealed that during the New York Marathon 6 months earlier, witnesses had actually seen Ruiz riding the subway to the finish line. Even though she denied both accusations, the evidence was piled against her, and Ruiz was stripped of her win and record.
Oh, hold on, what the f— this bitch got caught cheating? But I'm sorry, bro, what on, this bitch rode the this bitch rode the subway, my nigga. Bro, you tripping, like, come on, why you ain't just ride the car? I mean, shit, what the fuck? Or a bike, bitch? The subway? What?
Dwight
Come
Howard.
on, that's funny.
When it comes to cheating, sometimes you need the biggest balls on the court. Or in Dwight Howard's case, the stickiest. Back in 2016, Dwight was playing NBA-level basketball for the Houston Rockets. While the Rockets were playing against the Atlanta Hawks, officials realized the ball was covered in a tacky substance right after Howard had touched it. The rules of the NBA state that it's illegal to use foreign substances during games, so this raised several red flags. Officials wandered over to the bench and found a glaringly obvious can of Stickum, a kind of spray adhesive, in plain sight of everyone. It was once used to help players get better purchase on the ball, but it was banned from the sport in 1981. Both teams were warned, but no player was accused, and the game continued. After the game, however, Howard admitted to Houston Chronicle writer Jonathan Fane that it was him.
Bro, why my light keep turning on?
Also admitted to using Stickum in every game he played.
Damn!
The baller just laughed the incident off, and no finer charge was ever brought against him, avoiding what could have been a very sticky situation.
Goofy for that.
Olympic badminton players. Of all the sports you might associate with cheating, I doubt badminton immediately springs to mind. But at the London 2012 Olympics, intentionally throwing matches became the new winning strategy for several teams. A round-robin system was used in this Olympics, which meant all teams would...
That game is fun though, but now, I mean, yeah, it is fun. I played it before. That shit is fun, because especially when you keep hitting it, it get fun.
One another. So, by strategically losing some games early on, a team could play easier matches against weaker teams at the knockout stage with better chances of winning. This was a strategy that China's team players Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang attempted to exploit in the women's doubles tournament. Unfortunately, the South Korean team they were facing had adopted the exact same strategy. Jung Kyung-yoon and Kim Ha-na faced the Chinese...
Nigga, that's finesse!
And the
how is that cheating? You finessing. You're being smart.
Never played.
You just... That's not cheating, bro.
The first game only lasted 4 strokes. A series of clearly intentional, basic errors ruined the game, and fans jeered and booed at the teams as they left.
Bro, hey man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Look, see, I don't want your ass over here. Anyway, bro, that's not cheating, bro. You just finesse, dog. You just finessing. Come on, bro. You can't get mad at the finesse, my boy.
To make matters worse, another match between a separate South Korean team and Indonesian team suffered the same clash of strategies. Because what they were all attempting was so blatantly obvious, all 4 pairs were formally accused of trying to rig the matches by performing poorly. As punishment, they were disqualified from the rest of the tournament. Hopefully, that'll teach them not to be so shuttlecocky in the future. Spanish Paralympic.
Yeah, but why would you make it obvious though? You gotta play with it too, my nigga. Like you, I don't know, niggas dumbasses, bro. You gotta finesse, and bro, if you gonna finesse, do it the right way, my nigga.
The disabled basketball team beat Russia in their final match to win gold. But after the games closed, a member of the team, Carlos Ribagorda, confessed something outrageous to the press. The team was supposed to be made up exclusively of players with an IQ of less than 70. But 10 of their 12 players were actually mentally competent athletes with much higher IQs than the maximum. Apparently, they had all signed up as part of a wider scheme to boost their country's chances of winning. They'd even been provided with fake medical certificates to help them feign disabilities. Worst of all, for 2 years leading up to the Paralympics, they had trained around the world beating disabled athletes. Even with all that exercise, I don't know how they could sleep at night. Shockingly, the mastermind behind the scheme was the president of the Spanish Federation of Sports for the Intellectually Disabled. But he was fined just 5,400 euros after admitting to charges of fraud and embezzlement. Maybe these pieces of work should have competed in the limbo event instead, seeing just how low they can go.
Nigga, you corny.
In 1994, the world of figure skating became a total media
Skating, bro.
after drama struck.
How do you, bro? All right, I want to see this. How do you cheat in skating?
The day before the U.S. Figure Skating Championships, title holder Nancy Kerrigan was filmed finishing a practice skate in Michigan's Cobo Arena. But just seconds later, she was screaming in pain on the ground after a man with a police baton attacked her. With her thigh badly bruised, Kerrigan was unable.
What? What? Whoa! I heard that. I heard that. You gay. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Her longtime rival Tonya Harding went on to take first place and was selected alongside her for that year's Winter Olympic skating team. However, police soon discovered the attack on Kerrigan had been ordered by a bounty hunter. In a shocking twist of events, Tonya Harding's ex-husband Jeff Gillooly and her once bodyguard Sean Eckert were labeled as the culprits. They hired the bounty hunter to break Kerrigan's leg, removing Harding's competition in the upcoming events. Although she claimed she had no part in the conspiracy.
Oh, y'all lame as fuck for that
she
shit.
knew her ex-husband had been involved, but she failed to report it. A disciplinary panel stripped her of the championship title shortly after she participated in the 1994 Winter Olympics. But the Olympics had been filled with some justice of their own. At the games, a malfunction with her skates saw Tonya placed down in 8th, while Kerrigan managed a silver in 2nd. Karma gets pretty icy sometimes.
Y'all lame as they lame as fuck for that, especially on a female, bro. You weird for that, boy.
Foundations during the scandal now known as Bloodgate. In a Heineken Cup match between the English Harlequins and the Irish Leinsters, the Harlequins' Tom Williams was suddenly pulled off the pitch in the game's closing moments. He had blood dripping from his mouth and was told he couldn't play on, but the only substitute available was Nick Evans. Nick had also been injured earlier in the game, and under normal circumstances, the rules state that a player can't be subbed out more than once per game. But thanks to an exception in the rules specifically regarding blood injuries, Nick was allowed to hobble out regardless. Fortunately, Nick was exactly the type of player the Harlequins needed at that moment to have a shot at winning the match. It seemed like a bloody good stroke of luck. But as Williams headed towards the bench, the cameras caught him winking to his teammates. Would you be winking and smiling after a supposed injury to your face? Something definitely wasn't right. So the European Rugby Cup set up an investigation into the substitution. They found Williams had been given a fake blood capsule by the team's physiotherapist in order to allow Evans back on at the critical moment. It was an illegal tactic orchestrated by the team's chief executive, Ian Richards, who was accused of forced simultaneous.
What the fuck? This nigga smooth.
In order to allow it.
Hey, that's a smooth cheater now, bro. Look what this nigga. Hold on, bro. My MacBook about to die. This shit ain't about to die on me while I'm making this video. Who? On who? On you? Maybe not me. What the fuck wrong with you, boy? You got me booked up. My shit ain't about to die. Why the fuck? Oh shit. Oh shit. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. Hey, I'ma edit this out. No kissy. Bow. 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 Anyways, bruh, this nigga here, bruh, come on.
It's back on.
Smooth cheater.
It was an illegal tactic orchestrated by the team's chief executive, Dean Richards, who was accused of 4 similar incidents. Richards, Williams, and the physiotherapist.
That nigga put that shit right, acting like he was giving them water or some shit. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
£1,000 fine.
That nigga
Worst of all,
funny.
the Harlequins cheating didn't even bag them to win. To this day, the BBC claims it was rugby's biggest scandal. And I'm inclined to agree.
You gay for that, boy.
2009 alternate.
Thinking that. I didn't even say nothing.
Stade Francais.
I was asking something else. You foo-foo, bro. That foo-foo lane shit. I ain't with it. And I skipped this. I skipped this song.
In sports like baseball, one fumble can be the difference between victory and defeat. But back in 2014, New York Yankees pitcher Michael Pineda simply couldn't get a grip. As his team faced off against the Boston Red Sox, the Major League Baseball pitcher decided to up his game by using pine tar to improve his grip on the ball. He placed a small patch of the sticky substance on his neck, with his plan being to discreetly rub the ball there before throwing it. But not discreetly enough, it would seem. Before long, the Red Sox coach had spotted something afoot and was informing the referee. And funnily enough, at the same moment the coach complained about Pineda, a fan in the stands could be seen pointing out Pineda's obvious faux pas. After several umpires checked his hands and neck, Pineda was immediately ejected from the game. In the 10 games following, the rules of Major League Baseball state pretty clearly that you can't.
That nigga got kicked out. Ain't no way. Bro, how did you peep that though? Hey, I got that hat though right there. Look, you know what I'm saying? I got that hat that you got on my body. Anyways, look, how the fuck did you peep that shit though? You know what I'm saying? How'd you peep it, bro? Like that nigga dark, you know what I'm saying? That shit dark. I mean, I don't know. How the fuck did you peep that? But that buddy got caught, my nigga. Buddy got caught. No, bro, that's embarrassing, bro. Like, I know his body, bro. You know when you get caught cheating or doing something you're not supposed to do and somebody catch you.
And neck, Pineda was immediately ejected from the game. In the 10 games following, the rules of Major League Baseball state pretty clearly that you can't use foreign substances on the ball, but this wasn't the first time Pineda had been caught cheating like this. He'd used the same pine tar in a previous match against the Red Sox and had even been caught on camera having obviously applied it. Maybe Pineda just wanted to live up to the pine part of his name, but this was hardly a pitch-perfect way to go about it. 2012.
That nigga a cheater, bro.
Use the same pine tar in
this nigga crazy.
Even been caught on camera having obviously applied it. Maybe Pineda just wanted to live up to the pine part of his name, but this was hardly a pitch-perfect way to go about it.
Damn.
2012 Olympic women weightlifting.
That's an interesting video.
Final lift of the 75 kilograms category at the 2012 Olympic women's weightlifting.
Bitch, you strong as fuck.
An incredible moment for everyone watching.
Oh, you strong, bitch.
And Natalia Zavalanaya had set new Olympic records for women, with Podobedova taking the gold for Kazakhstan. In doing so, she pushed Natalia of Russia to silver.
Her knees buckled back.
Irina Kulesha to third. They all made lifting weights look natural, except there was nothing natural powering the performance of these ladies. Despite for illegal performance-enhancing drugs at the time, the International Olympic Committee began reanalyzing athlete drug tests in 2015. Thanks to an advance in technology, the committee were able to pick up previously overlooked substances, catching past cheaters who thought they'd gotten away with it. The reanalysis revealed a list of athletes who had clearly violated anti-doping laws, including 3 names you'll recognize: Svetlana Podobedova, Natalia Zavalanaya, and Irina Kulesha. All 3 of the muscle-bound matriarchs were disqualified, stripped of their medals, and had their Olympic records nullified.
Damn!
Pumped up on steroids, they still managed this all-natural fail. Femke Vondendrisha.
What the
While
fuck?
some athletes work to improve themselves, others work to improve their methods of cheating. That was a sad fact that became clear back in 2016 after cycling champion Femke Vondendrisha became the first ever athlete to be caught mechanical doping. That's a fancy way of saying she'd hidden a motor in her to make the race easier. She was competing in the cyclocross championships when she suddenly stopped mid-race, claiming there was a problem with her bike. But on closer inspection, officials spotted wires and a battery concealed under the bicycle seat, leading to a motor hidden in the crankshaft. Vondendrisha was able to turn the motor on and off inconspicuously through a Bluetooth button attached at the handlebars. This turned the crank and helped push the pedals at key points in the race. Like here, where on a difficult climb, Vondendrisha was seen easily pulling away from the group with very little effort. When asked to deliver her defense, she claimed the bike belonged to her friend Nico van Mulder. Even though he confirmed her story, the rules at the time stated that the responsibility for the bike was all hers. She was given a 6-year ban from professional cycling and a fine of 20,000 Swiss francs.
Damn!
$21,000. Before being stripped of all her previous titles. Guess you should have pumped the brakes on that plan. Have you ever been caught cheating in a sport before? Or spotted a professional breaking the
Damn, hey man, that's gonna do it for that. Bro, that was a good ass video, bro. Tell me that wasn't a good ass video, bro. I enjoyed that video. I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta watch more videos like this. But y'all niggas already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button so you get notified when I drop new bangers. Here's your boy Rick on off on the fuck y'all boys in the next video. Gang.